pause because my dog is barking. Wait,
Okay.
1 second. What's Every day has been a wildly different day than the day before. I always joke around that when I start my day, I know what I'm going to do that day basically, but I never know what's going to happen in terms of like, wow, we're going to drop a feature that's going to totally like blow this customer's mind. And I'm going to learn about how that feature works and figure out how we can make it really successful for a particular customer. The problem statements we try and solve are huge problem statements, right? Like, how can you help your data team work more efficiently? Those are things you can solve overnight. And it's like the complexity of the problems mixed with like the human element of like, this team is having such a hard time accomplishing something that should be so simple. I think those are just like really fun things to try and unravel. Yeah. I guess first one that comes to mind is I work with one customer. I've been working with them really closely for a year. And a few weeks ago, I was on a call with them, and they're onboarding new members of their team. They're hiring a bit. Their team is changing, and there were two of the customer stakeholders were on the call. One who's the manager of the team and one who reports to this manager. And the guy who reports to the manager was sort of like, oh, I don't know if I should mention this because Rose is from a, external to our group. And his manager was like, no, she's part of the family. Like we're among friends. You can mention anything with her. And that made me feel like I've really built a partnership with this customer and they really trust me. So that was just like a small thing where I was like, man, it's so awesome that like they trust me. They want to work with me. They see me as somebody who they can collaborate with. On the second one, I'm trying to think of a recent example. I guess one is a customer who just like very creatively leveraged Atlan to save $50,000 in warehousing costs. They did this by leveraging Lineage to understand like what are assets that don't provide value to the org. They have no downstream assets, nobody's querying them. That's a huge cost savings for an organization, especially right now when so many companies are like trying to find ways to be more cost efficient. When they were telling me the story, like you could see the energy where they were like, we did something huge for our team and nobody even like, it wasn't even an objective we had this year. It was just something we managed to accomplish. That's so awesome to be a part of that story. And it also like, our customers feel like winners when they bring that to their bosses. They get to go to like their own managers and be like, I did something huge for this organization. And that's really cool.